All right, if there is one good thing about our morning fog, and may only be one good thing, is that occasionally you can see what is called a fog bow. This was in Gramercy, sent to us from Tommy Millett, and because the water droplets in what is basically a cloud fog are so much smaller than rain droplets, the prism, the spectrum that you see of the colors, is far more faint, so it tends to look almost white in nature as opposed to the Roy G. Biv colors. Kind of neat. On occasion you will see these fog bows develop, especially under mostly sunny skies with that low layer fog. No fog issues right now. It will be another concern, which is why we have a weather impact alert for tomorrow. Already issued, but in effect for 11 o'clock tonight until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, another dense fog advisory. And very similar to what we saw this morning, the models are pretty aggressive with the coverage and just how low those visibilities get for the morning commute. So give yourself a little extra time tomorrow morning. Again, starting to see patchy areas late tonight, but more so toward daybreak. Super fog areas are possible. We still have a few fires out there. Just give yourself a lot of extra time and go slow when you run into those areas of fog. And it's possible we only see one more foggy morning, as the winds will start picking up with a rain chance on Friday. Might help to keep us out of the fog, or at least maybe not as widespread. We'll see another chance of rain on Tuesday, and we're starting to get a better idea of when chilly air arrives, and it may be moving in on Thanksgiving Day. Talk about that in a moment. 70s outside at the moment, and the heat continues. High temperatures have been running well above average, and it may be that we don't finally see our temperatures below average until Thanksgiving, because the Wednesday before still mid 70s, and then Thanksgiving Day may be more in the 60s and falling. The reason for that is we are finally going to see some of this colder Canadian air kind of dislodged out of western and central Canada and finally start making some progress south. Again, the timing is going to be everything as to whether or not this air mass arrives on Thanksgiving or is more moving in on later that night and Black Friday. So the timing is still very much in question, but at least the models as of today are indicating that colder air starts moving in on Thursday and really settles in for Friday and the weekend after. So when does it arrive? I think during the day with increasing winds, and so Black Friday right now for New Orleans is looking to be chilly and windy. Not much wind outside right now. Very light winds. Humidity is still high. That is leading to the fog. But again, if those winds pick up a bit more for Friday morning, then hopefully we don't see the widespread fog. Kind of partly sunny skies all day today. Fog developing early tomorrow morning. As we head into our Thursday, I also think we may see a little more cloudiness, especially later in the day, in advance of not quite the front just yet. That'll move in on Saturday, but some spotty to scattered showers. Now, some spotted rainfall may begin early on Friday morning. Again, if we get a little bit of wind and maybe even a few showers, that would help to mix out the atmosphere and prevent the fog from developing. Our rain chances Friday kind of hit or miss during the morning and early afternoon. May see another isolated chance or low end chance of rain on Saturday with this front. But notice this is not going to bring us any cooler or colder air or even milder air. We stay warm on Saturday even behind this weak front. We don't really get into the cooler air until Thanksgiving, or at least when that colder air mass arrives. So hopefully just one more weather impact alert day for tomorrow with our fog. Not as much fog expected on Friday. Fairly quiet for the weekend. Chance for rain on Tuesday, a lingering shower Wednesday, and hopefully colder by Thanksgiving.